Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch, and today is the 15th of May. Today was my favorite day of the month. It was Commissions Day, so if you got a commission, congratulations, that's awesome. Everybody has just been absolutely fabulous. This month is going to be another record month, which is really incredible. If there are any questions, during when I'm doing my workshop or anything like that, just feel free to put in your questions, comments, or anything like that, and I'll help you out. My background is all military. I went to military college when I got out of high school, and actually they make you take engineering for 2 years, which I didn't mind. I was going to be a pilot, so I didn't want to be an engineer. So I got my degree in physics and got out early. They offered 10-year retirement package, so I took it. And I was carrying around a laptop computer, and when I was an instructor in Moose Jaw on the jet trainers, and somebody saw me and they said, "Hey, can you do computer stuff?" And I said, "Yeah, sure. I like databases and stuff." So they gave me a job doing databases as a secondary job. I was also a flight safety guy too, so I had a whole bunch of stuff going on. Got out and took the early retirement package and never looked back. I loved my time in the military. It was great. All good memories, but now I'm a software engineer. So the best way to get started, this is what so many of you are doing now. I'm really happy to say is you're getting to lesson number 3, which really starts off the course. Lesson 1 and 2, as most of you know, is just, hi, how are you doing? Get to lesson 3 by clicking buttons and things like that. Excuse me. It gets you to that training link on the top menu, and you do the video. You watch it, and then you watch it again maybe, and then you go through and do the best you can with it. If you have any problems with the video, I mean, it's sitting on YouTube also. Fill out a ticket and let us know, and we'll help you out. The key to starting this program is to learn how to promote. And the promo code center itself has over 200 sites to promote to. When you go into, for example, up here on your main menu, you have your 20 traffic streams here broken down into safe listing exchanges. Highly recommend you go there, start signing up. Here are your ad examples and the ad tracker. If you are just using your the other menu, the classic menu, you'll see everything on the top menu too. Okay, so continue on through that. Do the video. It's very important. Next thing is, remember, I am your sponsor, so if you have any trouble getting to your sponsor, I'm your sponsor too, so just fill out a support ticket with your questions, and I'll deal with them as best I can. I've had every question I think that's possible, and I've got pre-prepared answers with videos for you. Okay, so that's important to know. And also switch to Gmail for your business email. In other words, when you're with Worldprofit, you're going to get a lot of email from safe list exchanges plus us. You're going to, if you have your own domain name, do yourself a big favor and get a Gmail account, because they don't block anything. They let it all go through, and what you want to do is check your spam folder. I check my spam folder probably every 2 days, and just make sure you whitelist everything that is marked as spam, and then they'll never mark it as spam again. So especially things like domain name renewals and stuff that you might get. Hotmail and Yahoo are great for your regular email, but not for business email. It doesn't work very well. You're here because of the training that your sponsor did. That's an absolute fact. You came here because your sponsor did promotion. Okay, so always make note of that you are the proof of the system. We get that in the Live Business Center, which, by the way, the Live Business Center is designed specifically for our more senior members, who we call them monitors. They're representatives of Worldprofit, And they represent Worldprofit for your signups that you bring in through the associate program. And you remember that when you were an associate, you came in, you interacted with them. They're on video and you're not. You're just able to chat to them using the chat interface. If you have an issue, you can go ahead. If they're not super busy working on sales, they'll give you some help if they can with the program. And by that, I mostly mean they're going to tell you to go to support in most cases. Okay, so if you do have an issue, no problem, type in and they'll try to help you. But in most cases, you'll end up coming to Sandy, Hunter, our president, or myself, and don't worry about your questions. If they're not clear or we need more details, we just send you back a note saying we need more details. Okay? The cool tools on your top menu is really, really important as you progress in your training, as you move forward with your website and more promotions and things like that. Things like JitBit, which is an auto texting system, works great. It just converts keystrokes to paragraphs or subject lines, right? That way you don't have to type out a full subject line every time. It's like a clipboard of unlimited clipboard. Postbox is my favorite email management program. You just go to Cool Tools, you'll see it listed there. There's a short video of me just telling you how I use it for this type of business. Also, the link manager, which you'll find under the advanced tab here. This is kind of my friend, is the advanced menu here. You'll find the link manager in here. Okay, so it's all good. You can play around in there. I use that as a bookmarking site. It literally just keeps all of my links nice and safe. Okay. Are there any questions so far about getting started? We are booking, as you know, when people come in, they can use one of our domain names, right? We have a big list of them because I know it's super tough after all these years to book your name, set up the DNS. Nobody wants to wait for that. You can change at any time to your own domain name. There's no charge to do that, but just make note that your links that you've cloaked and things like that have to all be updated. Okay, and it's an easy process. It doesn't take that long, but it's up to you. Okay, so it gets you out of the gate, onto promotion, onto the business, and all that. All of the stuff you do though, and website management, pages you've created, they all carry over to the new domain name. So if you do change. First point I want to make, and this is even before that, is I want to say to the Monitor team, you're at your strongest ever. I used to always listen to make sure you folks were doing it right, and thanks to Linda and Brian, the supervisors, and I listen, but it's perfect. Like, you guys are doing a great job. Each one of you are bringing in your own personality. Of course, you're following our scripts, which are super important, because you got to stay on track too, right? You don't just want to start chattering about for no reason, stick with that. But we are right now, on the 9th of May, we had already achieved the mid-May goal. And that's big for us. Like, that's really huge. And I'm talking about record pace for the mid-May. We received that May 9th. So we're sitting here now. Commissions went out. The highest commissions ever went out, which is fabulous, on the 15th. So the way commissions work are, since today is commissions day, is if you go up, in this case, Biz Builders, commissions, I think I put it on the right-hand menu yet, did I? Commissions, there it is right here. Okay, you can click on that. Go through this, because some people have said, well, I'd like to hold my commissions, or I want to do this, and just go how we pay you, and you can make changes in here to the method that we pay. We pay by check, PayPal, or you can hold your payment. A lot of people choose hold commissions because, and don't worry, they're safe. When you want your commissions, like, you wait till the 15th, but you can unhold them and say, I want them this way, this way, or this way. Okay. So you can change. Once you change though, just make note of this here. This will open up the other options. So you switch to check by mail and then you can go from there. The reason I did that is it just keeps the page simple. It's on hold. This kind of unlocks everything and then you can make your changes. If you have any problems, of course, just fill out a support ticket. You can see the payments you've received up here too. All right. Also, we take any commissions from the multi-commission system, which is down here, and they get tucked into your main commissions. So everything goes into there. So if you have commission pending, commission paid, it all gets paid out in the one place. That way you don't, where's this commission? Where's that? So write that down. This is a source of commission too, and so is the SEO optimizer right here. So if you're going to write things down, like how can I make money, this is another place. You can see your referrals and commissions. If you have commissions, they also get approved and up they go into your main commission area. So everything is one bundle of money and then we pay it all out. And you can understand why, right? It's so less confusing that way. Monitors make commissions too. If you're a monitor and you make a sale and you're the senior monitor, you get $5 or $10 added to your commission. Plus you get associates, you get all this stuff. We don't need any monitors right now. The team is full. Hence, sales are through the roof. Promo code center. You want to know where to promote. Number one, right here under training, 20 traffic streams. This is a great place. All of these places are run by super competent people. Like really competent people are in here running these sites. Okay, so it's absolutely fantastic. I added another site. It's a rotator, and I put it under the money makers here, the money maker kit, just if you're interested. Fantastic place called Top Dogs Rotator. Marianne Myers, who many of you know, created a top-notch rotator system. You can go in, you can sign up and everything and get going. Okay, if you want, it's just another way to possibly make some commission. Now, commissions from all of these sites are paid by these sites. We don't actually own many of these sites. We own a few, but not the ones in here. Okay, so commissions are paid by these companies and these websites. Same thing with like DigiLab Pro. These are JVZoo. Okay. Now there is a learning curve to all of this. That's why we've been here for so long. We try to help people understand how you can make money in all kinds of different ways. We've got ClickBank Promo Kit 2, which is, again, my favorite menu is this one because it's alphabetized ClickBank. We've got the promo kits and everything like that in here. Okay, so you get your ClickBank Promo Kit. Same thing. Take pictures, make money. If you like this, you don't have to buy it. That's the thing. You just sign up for join ClickBank, and then bingo, you just put your ID in here and you can possibly sell these things and make commission. Commissions that you make through Worldprofit, okay, in your commissions area here, can all be used to purchase services from Worldprofit. You can do your monthly renewal. You can have it taken out, like say that you want to do an upgrade quote to Platinum. We look in there if you want, and we can use your commission for that too. Okay? So it's real money. You can use it to buy stuff. Okay? Promo Code Center, getting back to that, I got a little off track there, as you'll notice. Promo Code Center is right here. It's also on the advanced menu here. Unlimited, unbelievable. There are sites listed here with promo codes. Go through the video first. Really, really good to use the help video. Over 200 sites to promote to. We've been making a lot of sales through people who have been joining and promoting using these free credits through these sites. Okay, so we've actually made quite a few sales from these as sources, not only of associate signups, but of conversions into sales. Okay, so you can even go under here when you go into the ad examples area. It will say new associate sources, and you'll see some of them popping up every now and then in here. It's quite extraordinary. I don't recognize all of them. I put them in there, but like instant cash promo codes might be one of them. Herculist ever so popular, traffic ad bar popular, easy rotator, I don't know that one. But you can get ideas here for where you can also join and promote. And Howard Martell is in our Facebook group. You can connect with him in our Facebook group easily. Way up here, if you go back to the main page, click up here, Facebook, and you can join the group. Howard's always in there. He's posts his whole list of places he promotes to. But you've got the promo code center. So there's no way that there's nowhere to promote. I've added some really hot new products to the PLR product vault, which is just another really great place. I go down here under PLR product vault. Okay, you can search up here for anything that you're looking for. It will search this and this to see. These are really good. Audience engagement with Zoom. Zoom's a great program now. They've fixed all their security bugs and everything like that. TikTok marketing, I don't know anything about it. So there you go. You can learn all about it. Google traffic, put that in there. Remember to read this under website management. You can use design 13, 35, and 36 to give these away and generate leads to your autoresponder, to Worldprofit's associate program, all of that good stuff. It's all here for you to use. It's really cool. Okay? Yeah, and that's right, Varn. You can always delete your Zoom links after you're done Zooming. Right? Okay, so that's there. Autoresponder is exactly where you can give away these products. So if you're a platinum member, and I'm going to hit you right now with a platinum upgrade, because last week I forgot. And we had, everybody wanted to upgrade to platinum. And Sandy asked me, how come everybody's asking to upgrade? Like, great, this is awesome. But I said, I don't know. I didn't show anybody this. I didn't get to this slide last week. So anyways, you double your commissions. You get the graphics studio, which I'm going to show you some neat stuff with that I'm going to be adding for just graphics to add to your pages and things. You get the autoresponder, the Superstore, ClickBank Superstore, Sales Manager, Advanced Ad Tracker. You don't need to use these things. They're just there for you. Okay, 18 traffic injections instead of 5. So you go up to 18. These are the 18 sites that you're getting upgraded in as your silver member bonus. And that's on lesson 3. So if you read lesson 3, you get all upgraded, you get your injections to these sites. Platinum VIP bonus courses on the left menu, traffic credits, and more. Okay, so if you're interested, contact support. You can prepay for a year, save over 50%. Okay, and it's the same thing with anything you prepay, right? If you prepay for a year, you get money off. Okay, so it's included. Website management, I'm going to just hold off on that. I had a customer who said, listen, George, I'm on a budget, but I want a brand new computer. And Sandy actually asked me that, and I said, the Chromebook. I have a buddy that visits every year, and he bought an Apple. And nothing against Apple, it was just he needed a new Apple computer, and he's on a budget. And he said to me, it's really expensive for the high-end Mac, right? And I said, yeah, I think so. You look at the prices. Now, again, I'm not hacking up Apple because I know I love Apple. I've got a virtual Apple computer that I use, and I run it remotely. Anyways, I love it. I think Apple's great, but they're expensive. So somebody said, I'm on a budget, as many people are now. Chromebook. Go get a Chromebook. Chromebook computers are super cheap, but they're not cheap. meaning they're good quality, they're made by Google, and they run everything. He had one, my buddy, and he showed me, and I said, that thing's just as good as a computer because you can do everything with Google Drive, you know, all Windows documents all open in there. I use it. That's all I use now. My spreadsheets, everything is in Google Docs. So, you know, and it's a Google system, so you're always logged in and everything. So anyways, I don't own a Chromebook, but if you're looking at like a $200 great laptop, look at Chromebook. Just type Chromebook into whatever place you purchase from. I think you're going to find they're really cheap, but they're not crappy. They're good solid computers. He's had his for a year. He said he loved it. Website management. I just wanted to talk to you folks about website management because I know a lot of people like to go in and add pages and things. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Under website management, just go to the home here. And again, if you want to switch to this menu up top, all you have to do is click on this link right here. You can go between the two menus. Give it a try. I don't use these as much as I use the advanced menu here, obviously, because everything's just easier for me, right? But you're probably thinking, well, we've got a menu over here, we've got a menu over here, and we've got a menu over here. The reason I do that is everybody's different. Some people like the standard menu on the left, and you get used to it. This menu's been here for 20 years. I'm not going to remove it. Can you imagine people that have a fit? They go, whoa, what do? You got to remove my menu. So that one stayed. Then I've got the monitor menu if you're a monitor, and of course I've got these things up here for your profile. More the better, right? The screens are bigger now, and it's just the way it is, right? So you got all your different menus. And then of course there's the sub-menus, right? Everybody's got a sub-menu. Something I wanted to show you folks that you might not know about are images. So if I click on let's make a new page, and I'm just going to use this as an example, full width page. Just you're going to create a page, whatever you call it, images are fun. And always remember, if you go to georgekosch.com and you see some weird links, always say to yourself, that guy's always putting up stuff when he's demoing and he forgets to take it down. So if you see a page now with a bunch of images on it, you go, oh, he's the CEO of Worldprofit. What's he doing? Remember, I probably did it in one of my demo videos or something and I just forgot to take it down like this one. So anyways, if you want to add images, you can use your image link here. You see that where it says what's the URL to the image, and if somebody clicks on the image, where do they go? And then there's some advanced stuff, style tags and things like that. I've never used that. Okay, so you've got this, but there's also another thing. For example, if you were to say, listen, I want an image from my graphics studio. So you could say, let's open this in a new tab, and it will come up, and I'm just going to go into my gallery here. And I'm going to have a pop-up to this. Say that I wanted to have this image here. You know, I wanted to do an image, say I want to do a really neat Bitcoin thing or have my ebook. If you right-click on it and you just say copy image, and you go in here, back to your browser, and you just say paste. Should be able to just paste it in there. Okay, so right-click and paste or whatever. The image will come up, and it's there. And you can then click on the image, and you can also go like this, and then it automatically will put the link to it in. Okay? And then you can say, you know, what's the width? Well, you know, the width is obviously better than go like that. And you can size it the way you want. Okay? And it's really there on the page. And then you can do different things with it. You know, you can move it around, you can put it in a thing, you can have an order form for it, like a PayPal button. If you're selling it, you could, you know, do all kinds of stuff like that. Say that you wanted to create your own, like, your own landing page or something this way, and you know what you're doing with, you know, source codes and stuff, you feel free. Okay, so I just wanted to show people that even the, if you go, I'm going to just open another tab here for the PLR product vault. So if I just say open that link in a new tab, comes up here. And you wanted to do the TikTok or the Google traffic thing, all you have to do is just say, copy image, and then go back over to your editor here, and you should be able to just paste it in there. Oops, hang on a minute. I just go paste, get rid of this one, and I just use Control V, and that goes in. And there, it's huge, right? It's easy to fix these things, though. You just go in here and you say, well, I want the width to be smaller, that way. And then you can go from there, and it'll resize it the way you want. Okay, so it's just a little tip I thought I'd pass on to people who are trying to put images in. It's not too bad. Okay, so Jessica says, do you or anyone have any recommendations for a laptop? Yeah, Chromebook. I need to upgrade at some point other than the Chromebook. Oh, okay. The best laptops made, period, are like an Acer. ACER is a great brand. Dell, of course. Okay, and Dell also sells Chromebook. Toshiba. I've had Toshiba, yeah. Lenovo, great name. Lenovo is IBM, I believe. They were purchased by China. Like I had a Lenovo over here before. Samsung, great. They're great computers. I can't really say that any of the computers on the market right now are not good, because they're the survivors, right? Like computers have been around. Yeah, it was IBM. Yeah, that's right. So Lenovo is, now in China. But bottom line is, all of the components don't move. All of the hard drives now are called solid state, so they don't spin. And I mean, this one does, but some of the newer, like my new laptop that I bought, it's a 1 terabyte solid state drive. It boots up in 5 seconds. So there are a lot of choices, but honestly, they're all great. You won't go wrong, because computers are much better than they used to be. Mary says, you have a PLR image. How do you send it? Where's the link? Where do you want to send the image? I guess that's my question. I don't know what you mean by send an image. And yeah, Dell, my 2 primary computers are Dell computers. I got the all-in-one desktops. They're called all-in-one because they're a desktop computer, but you don't have the tower and the monitor. The computer and the monitor are all one, and this one, for example, is 26-inch screen. All of my screens are 26-inch because they're standard, it's just standard size. And Dell, yeah, Dell is great for the money because of that. So I also wanted to talk to people about, again, with website management, just give you an overview of what the purpose of this was, how this came to be. When you first get your package, it's completely ready. Your website already has stuff on it. Okay, it's got some pages about Worldprofit. It's got, it's designed that if somebody went there, they would sign up as an associate, because that's a sign-up form on that main page. The reason that we did that is 20, and I'm talking 22, 23 years ago, and we're talking like 1997, we started building websites, and we hosted them. Actually, we started before that, but this one guy, he's bringing in all these associates, and I thought, how's he doing that? They're coming in constantly. So I looked at his site, and it was a sign-up form. And I emailed him, and I said, well, why do you have a sign-up form up on right on your main page? And he goes, people are signing up. They want to know about my website. I said, oh, well, that's a twist. Normally you go to a website to find out what the website is. This guy was different. He said, if you want to find out about me, or what I offer, register. So he's registering associates. They were coming into our member area, and they were upgrading. So I said, what a good idea that is. That's something I never thought of. So that's why they're pre-built that way. They're like landing pages, but I don't recommend you promote your website because it has a lot of stuff, right? It's got menus, it's got images and things. Those don't work well in safe list exchanges, Facebook, all of that. The only thing that works are landing pages or squeeze pages. Okay, so when you're on lesson 3, it's important that you promote the landing pages, not your website. What do you use your website for? That's your calling card. That's your signature file. That's where you, when you have leads, when you have associates, and you mail them, you know, you send them an email, call loop them, anything that you do, you send them to your website. If you have your buddy, say that you have a friend of yours, and they say, hey, I want to sign up. You could send them to your website and say, well, here. So if you go to georgekosch.com, I would say to them, listen, just go to my website. There's a sign-up form right there. Just fill it out and get signed up. Because this is all set up for you as is. But can you see why you'd never want to use this in a rotator or a safe list or anything? There's too many things going on here. There's people are going to look at this and they're going to look at that. There's too much to go through to get to this. So when you send them somewhere, for example, you send them to one of the ad example pages here, and you say, well, go here. If you know it's not your buddy or something, you're just sending people from safe list. This page here has nothing on it except enter your name, enter your email, get my start, my visitors going. Okay, it's one-dimensional. You come here and you're like, attention, this is a special offer. Would that take 5 seconds? Oh, okay, yeah, what the heck? Oh, yeah, look at all this stuff. People want stuff. They want stuff, but they don't want to do anything. They want this thing right here. If you had a little meter on it, when people come to a website from a safe list, their brain monitor goes like this. Because they're like, oh, you got 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7. Oh, this looks interesting. Up it goes, just enough for them to put their name in and get their visitors started. When you send an email out to your list, that is the list that you've built, their brain, if they click on it, they're not clicking for credits. They're going to go to your website, look at it and say, oh, well, their brain meter's at full tilt, right? Because they're interested in your site because they're not in a safe list timer and stuff. They're looking at it going, oh, look at this guy. He's into all these different things. Oh, that's cool, right? If you're selling something, that's when you send them to the sales thing, is after you've got them signed up as an associate. That's when you send them to the sales page for a product you're selling or a ClickBank product or something like that. Because then you say, here's the thing to buy, here's my autoresponder, whatever, but you send it to them later. Okay? Correct. Okay? Does that make sense? So, Mary, yeah, there's a link to download any of the PLR Product Vault products. You have to go to the PLR Product Vault, and then you hover, you see where it says download here, you just right-click on that, and you copy the link address. If you don't see this here, where it says copy link address, you need to get your computer vendor, whoever you bought your computer from, to take a look at your computer. Something is seriously wrong with it. Because these are download links here. So what you do is you take this and you copy that link address, then you can paste it into whatever email you're sending out to people, and they can download the product right away. No problem. That's how you download a product. That's how you send a product to somebody if you wanted to. All right. Can the Platinum? Yes, you can, Varn. That's up to you, but you still have to take the site, for example, under the Platinum VIP bonuses. It's up to you to use something like Website Plus to build the sites, because these sites, they're given to you, but you still have to actually build the site, which is very advanced. But if you do go to website management and you scroll down to website plus, which is at that site, you will see there are two things you can use. You can use them both at the same time. It's totally up to you. MobiRise or FileZilla and Notepad+. Those are the two things I recommend if you want to build your own PLR type site. All right. All kinds of stuff. Okay. Yeah, certainly, Don. Let me explain what a masked link is. So when you go into your ad tracker, for example, you'll see a bunch of clicks. And these clicks come from people clicking on these different products that you've masked in the masking area. So if I go into the cloak URLs, what I'm actually doing is I'm going to create a link like this. I'm going to go into my draw program here because I'd rather just draw this out real quick. So here's the website that I want people to go to. Okay, so this is the website called, we'll call it the website of the product. Okay, so this URL is whatever it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a mask or a cloaked link to track the clicks. And believe it or not, when you cloak a link, your traffic goes to the URL on your website, right? Like when you look at these cloaked links, do you see how they're all georgekosch.com with a code on the end? So what happens is they come to your site, so let's call it George's site, right? georgekosch.com. And the system doesn't show them anything. It jumps them to the actual page. So this W here, the end site, is this one that you add up here, which looks like this, or it looks like this, or this, or this. So when they go to the site on your website, which is good for you because that's your domain name, that's your backlinking and all of that stuff, you're not sending them directly here, they're going to bounce, boing, onto that. Now, why are they doing that? So we can track them. We can track them and put them in a database and say, here's where they came from, possibly. Here's where they're going. So if I go into my ad tracker, they, for example, this one right here, it says, this is the URL, and there's the jump. So it hits this page and goes to this one. And I can track it. I can see where the IP came from Germany. I can download these. I know that the referring website was this one. Okay? And that's how that works. Okay, so it's designed to just provide tracking. And they don't know that they're actually going to bounce to this site. Unless you, of course, you're going to explain what you're sending them to, but they don't care, right? They're going to click on this to go there. This is great for things like Facebook. This is great for anything that you can name your URL to. So say I'm going to do a big promotion to some sites. So I'll go to cloak URLs. Say that I was going to do a big promotion and I was going to go through a guy named Wilson's safe list. I could just name the link name so I can track all of the clicks from this source, and I would put in whatever the safe, whatever ad I'm putting in, wherever the URL is going, and then I could see it. And it'll tell you based on that. Okay? No, the only way you could do conversion tracking is if you give a name to your cloaked URL, and you would be able to determine if you were getting signups from this safe list. That would be your conversions. Okay. I cloak all my links because I want my domain name to be the one that is assigned to every link that I promote. I don't want to just promote this link. Why would I do that? That doesn't make any sense. I want to track everything. For backlinking too. So if I run classified ads, I run tracked links. The other reason is trackers, you know those common ones that you see? You know, track.me and all these things, many of them are becoming blocked by places like Facebook. Okay, they're blocking them out. You remember Google used to do track, they got rid of it because they know that they're not liked anymore. But your own tracker, this is your domain name. It's like your private tracking system. It's not like the problem with these big name companies is they have their own ads in there. They've got their own little tracking systems in there. They want to know, you know, all that good stuff. So my advice is just use your own tracker. Okay. Backlinking is a very simple thing, Jessica. It is, say for example, that you post a classified ad. And that ad is posted on a website. That's like a backlink coming to your site. If I was to go to, for example, if I go to the backlink checker and I'll just put Worldprofit and give you an idea of what they look like. And you can check backlinks here. We have quite a few because we've been around forever. I'm not a robot, nope. So our backlinks are 811,000. You see how I have ads at places like Traffic Hoopla? This is from somebody promoting. I can go through this for hours, right? They're just everywhere. Webcast Source, Quick Watch, everywhere where there's a link that involves Worldprofit. Boy, this one's an old one here. Holy moly. All kinds of them, right? Community.worldprofit.com, everything. So that's why when you do all of these different links, you should always use your own tracker, okay? I don't know, Jessica, how Alexa tracks anything. I'm not quite sure. That's a good question. They're always changing. They're like Google. All of these sites they change every day, right? They've got people working all the time. And you can go here and you can, you know, tools, I guess, website traffic stats. I don't know what this is. So I can look at Worldprofit. See what I don't even know what this is going to do. I haven't been to these sites for years. I'm too busy promoting, actually. You can lose your mind going to these sites too much because they analyze your site and they tell you this and they tell you that. Let me give you a professional tip. They want your money. They will make sure that the statistics here show you weakness. As soon as you click on the weakness, they want money. Get your credit card out, we'll fix everything for you. And you're like, hang on a minute here. What's going on? I just wanted to know a few things. Well, look at all this. They dazzle you, right? And they go, oh, wow, this is like the emperor of the internet. And they go, oh, you have a problem with your site. And you go, oh, what's that? What's the problem? And they go, oh, we can fix it. Just get your credit card out. Credit card seems to fix everything, right? Oh, here it is. Oh, well, oh, that's not enough. We need to get you the master package. And you go, oh, what's the master package? And they go, oh, it's $1,500 and it's got videos in it. And that's when I go out. So be really careful with these sites, right? They offer great analysis tools and your backlinks and everything, but they always want your money. right? So be careful. Ravi says, how do I add Google Analytics and Google Tags and Facebook Pixels? The best thing to do is I wouldn't worry about Facebook Pixels or Google Tags. Google Analytics you can do through website management. Just click on your affiliate center. And I have a video here for you at the bottom, which you can see. Google Analytics help. A lot of these things, like that's why I only focus on Google Analytics, because it will give you tracking of your whole website. It's completely free. But Ravi, you know where you want to spend your time? Promoting. You want to spend your time promoting. Promo code center, all that stuff. If you want to get traffic and convert it into income and money, you need leads. You will never get any leads through Google tags and Facebook pixels. They will not amount to anything. The only thing that will ever work is promotion. All the other stuff is just like, do it if you want. Make it a hobby. Don't make that into your business plan though. Won't work. Waste of time. Yes, Dusty, the advanced tracking, which is right here, the advanced tracker is really good. It tracks, does a really good job. Yes, Dusty, you just use track.domain name. You do that through support. If you're a platinum member, you get this upgrade for free, and you just go to support and you can do it. I haven't logged in here in a long time. Let me see. I don't. I use my own tracker, but let me see here. You can come in here, and you can see. You see how it says track.georgekosch.com, or you can just use the tracker. Like it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. It works good though. I like using my own domain name though, obviously. And yeah, Randy, what Randy is saying to Ravi is what can happen to you is you can start getting really, really focused on, well, do I have this meta tag and do I have this tag and that tag and the ones where you look up a site and it shows all of the different things of the sites and all that. I don't focus on any of that. To me, that stuff's just a waste of time. It really is. Analytics, put analytics for sure. But I would spend my time promoting and generating leads. Way back in the day when I first started in this business, my daily report was leads. And it wasn't just that. It was how many leads did we create and how many contacts have we made and how many sales. And we always had $1,000 a day goal, but that was for our entire company. Back then, that was a good goal to have. We wanted to make $1,000 a day in sales, and our main package, we're talking about 1995 now, 94, 95. Our main package was $300. Well, $349.95, and we would sell 3 of them in a day. That was our goal. But you got to work backwards from your goal. How many leads did it take and how much promotion did it take? It always goes backwards. $100 in sales needs 50 leads, needs 100 promotions. It always goes back to how many promotions, how many sites am I promoting to? But the promotion stuff is the tough stuff. Then the leads and the management of the leads, that's how we developed the prospect manager and the newsletter system. All of that was developed based on this very simple process. And way, way back in the day, way back in 94, 95, 96, we never gave 10 minutes to any search engine. I've never spent any time doing search engine stuff because it's all pretty natural now, right? We in the early days, we used to go and register, and there's nothing wrong with using SEO Optimizer and registering your site everywhere, but don't give it a lot of time. Don't sit there and spend a whole day doing that. Spend 10 minutes, 15 minutes here and there, and then always go back to promotion. It will always be the way it works. Okay, that's my advice to you. Okay. Are there any questions about this stuff? I would say about 400 clicks a day is solid. 200 is minimum. 400 or 500 is moving. But you got to remember that there are different qualities of clicks. Do you know what I mean by that? For example, say that I go to my little drawing board here and I say, okay, so we have a click coming from Google. You're running an ad in Google, okay? And you get one click. Well, that's worth about $1.50, isn't it? Right? If you got one click from an ad you ran in Google. How about a safeless click? You get one click. What's that worth? 0.00001 cent. What's a traffic, a traffic exchange click worth, really? Same thing, 0.0001 of a cent. Okay. If you are doing a solo ad, one click could be worth 30 cents, right? Facebook's up there with Google. It depends on what you're paying per click, but it could be $1, it could be $1.30, it could be $2. I don't know. It depends on what you're paying Facebook. So the click value has also got to be in there too. That's why people say to me, "Oh, I got 400 clicks and I got 700 in this one." Okay, so I got 1,100 clicks. Okay, that's great. But safe listing exchanges people are getting rewarded for clicking. And they're window shopping, of course, so you're going to get some leads out of it. And that's what we teach you to do. Because why? You know how much this costs? $0. That's why we teach people that. We don't want them to come to us and I say, all right, welcome to your first day. Let's head over to Facebook and book those ads. And they go, what do you mean book those ads? And I'd say, get out your wallet. It's going to cost you $100 a week to promote in Facebook. People would be running for the hills. And I don't do it. Why would I teach people to do it? Do I have any problem with these? No. If you have money and a budget, go for it. I like solo ads and I like login ads. See right here, I'll say LA. Login ads are great too. Rotators, like Top Dog's rotator, Diamond rotator that we have. Those are in here too, rotators. They seem to work quite well because they're coming from these types of sites, but you don't have to do the promotion. You just put one link in and let her rotate. Okay? Absolutely. Sandy Hunter has brought up a very good point. If you want to do a lot more promotion too, come to Worldprofit, the home area. Just click on the globe up here, or home. And you see these places. It's called Worldprofit Community. It's completely free to sign up. You get another account. You go up here. You just say sign up, and it's free. And you can promote. You can do some promoting in the different areas up here. Currently, we have a lot of members. We have 27,946 members. You will notice all kinds of familiar faces in here. You can become friends with them. You can talk to them. You can look up Howard Martell. All these people are members of Worldprofit. Some of them are no longer members, but we don't mind. They're in our community. Okay? So there you go. Okay? And they do. We have so many people coming back. So for Mary, no, you just have to right click. You don't double click on the PLR product at all. You just right click on it. Right? So you go to your PLR product right here. So my first question to Mary is, do you see the product vault? Like, are you seeing the product vault? Yes or no? No, it's not our reseller stuff. It's just right here. You right click on this and you copy the link address, and that's the download link. If you want to promote these products, you have to go to either design 13, 35, or 36 to promote the products. Okay, so the promotion links are here. This is where you promote. Okay. Yeah, so these products right here are PLR Vault products. And you go to Design 13, there's a video in there under the landing page builder, right here. And you go down to 13, right here. And if you click on that, you can watch the help video up here. But this allows you to use any of the PLR product vault images, and you just add it here. And if you look at the landing page, you'll see it. It's all automated. You don't need to actually have anything other than this stuff. And then that's when you would send them to the product page, the download, if they sign up. And there are direct URLs, just like I showed you. You just have to go to the PLR product vault and right click, and that's the link. Yeah. That's for the PLR product vault. Those are the ones that you can do it for. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you, Mary. I really don't. Yeah, don't know what else to tell you. Works pretty good. Dawn says, "Can I?" No, I can't. It's just pre-built into my. I have a 5-button mouse, and it just kind of preset. Mary, I would recommend you, if you have anybody that can do a Zoom with you, Zoom video, and teach you how to do that, that would be a recommendation, to teach you how to copy and paste links and where to find download links and things like that. Because they're all in there. People are using this thing like crazy. You should see how many people are using Design 13 with these products. It would knock you off your chair. That's crazy. Okay. So Graham says, Don, masked means URL links, affiliate links. Yeah, any link, anything. Any link can be masked. So yeah, and if you're not seeing that link, copy link, you need to get Chrome. Use Google Chrome. And I've got a minute here. I do have a Mac computer, a remote Mac, and I log into it, and it's the desktop, just like any desktop you have, and they do have Google Chrome. I was very happy about that. And Safari works great. I had no problem with Safari. I checked our entire site in Safari. It looks great. And of course, you can get Microsoft Edge, the new Edge browser on it. It's no problem. Okay. So I'm going to sign off for the day. Whatever everybody's doing, I'm really glad the sales are through the roof. Commissions went out today for sales made in April. And like I said, we're at record sales now, so it's going great. So everybody have a great weekend. And everything is opening up again slowly. And that's a good thing for the summer. Okay, so have a great weekend. always, always remember, if you have a problem, fill out a support ticket. If you can do a desktop video, like say you're having a big problem, you know, oh, it's just too much to explain. Do a video for me. Okay, go to Cool Tools. There's a really great program called Snagit. Pay the money if you can. It's worth it. Snagit is a fantastic program. It's right here. I live on this thing. It will allow you to do a screen video and send it to me. Find that credit card. Pay for this one. It's worth it. Same with Postbox. If you're going to put some money into your business, these are two things that are really, really good to have. Okay, and they're not super expensive. They won't break the bank. But then you can send me a video and say, hey, George, I did a video of my problem. Can you help me now? And I'll go, oh yeah, I love videos because I can look at them and say, oh yeah, okay, I get it. Okay, so have a great weekend. All the best to everybody.